If you are thinking about starting a diet, there are a few things you should consider. First, you should ask yourself what your goals are. Do you want to lose weight, gain weight, burn fat, or build or maintain muscle mass? There are many different types of diets out there, but in the end, there are not many differences. However, at the beginning, they can be very different. I recommend finding a good mix of different types of diets and setting realistic goals. It took me 20 years to weigh 20 kilograms too much, so you should take your time to reach a healthy body weight and body fat percentage. My goal is to have a low body fat percentage, and a realistic goal could be to reduce 5 to 10% of my current body weight. But don't let social media pressure you with an illusion of body transformations. It is important to find a diet that you can stick to for life. I have tried many different types of diets and taken out the things that really helped me. My ideal diet consists of lots of protein, lots of vegetables and fruit, hardly any processed foods, and hardly any sugar. I eat carbohydrate-rich foods like potatoes or rice and have some good fats through nuts, fish, and oils. I usually eat my breakfast between 12 to 3 p.m. and usually have a fasting interval of 16 to 18 hours. This ensures that I always have high energy levels. I only drink water, nothing else, and try to eat as clean as possible. But I also have no problem eating unhealthy foods occasionally, as it is important to avoid eating disorders. But you should not forget that it is a marathon, not a sprint, so relax when things are not going well. If you keep going, you will reach your goals. I would also recommend increasing or decreasing your activity depending on whether you want to lose or gain weight. The more movement you have in your daily life, the more calories you burn. Often, one becomes lethargic during a diet and sits around more or compensates for the burned energy with snacks. When gaining weight, it can happen that suddenly one has much more movement to burn the calorie surplus. I recommend doing many small walks inside and outside and walking about 10 to 15,000 steps a day. While watching TV, you should stand up every 20 to 30 minutes and walk around the room for 10 to 15 minutes. You should make all phone calls while walking or walk around the entire room while brushing your teeth. Sport is an important part of any diet and should not be neglected. There are many different ways to get physically active. It's important to find something you enjoy, because that's the only way you'll stay motivated and be able to integrate it into your daily routine in the long term. If you don't have much experience with exercise, it's best to start slowly. For example, try taking a 30-minute walk every day or starting with simple bodyweight exercises. If you feel unsure about going to the gym, I play with my friends basketball or I go for a run in the morning with the wonderful sunrise. So there's no excuse not to get active. But if you're ready to go to the gym, don't let your fear stop you. I know from personal experience that it can be a bit intimidating at first, but believe me, it gets better. Most people at the gym are friendly and supportive, and there are many trainers who will be happy to help you reach your goals. In addition to exercise, it's also important to make sure you get enough rest. It's important to give your body time to recover so that it can prepare for the next training day. Relaxation is also important to reduce stress, which can have a negative effect on your body. Overall, it's important to be patient and not be too hard on yourself. Dieting is a process and it can take time to see progress. But if you stick with it and exercise regularly, you'll definitely see results. I hope these tips helped you and wish you success on your journey to a healthier lifestyle.